How you been?
Been good.
How,
Busy. And
how's Anna liking our creators?
she doesn't mind it. I
Okay,
think,
that
this.
wasn't a sold sound.
I mean, she only she's played like two times, maybe like an hour each, on my account, just running free kits, and then that was like a 3 or 4 hour session, I guess, that she played. So she's very and when she's on my account, she didn't have to worry about any of the actual game play mechanics and like the stash and all that shit. She was just like, all right, I'm just gonna go in with the free kit
And just goober around.
So I think the the entire experience, she's like, I just want to play a game. Because before this, she played she played Fortnite, where you just go in and play. League of Legends, which is just go in and play, learn champions and do whatever, and steal
And throw
kills.
salt in all of your own wounds that you're inflicting upon yourself by playing League.
Yeah. But she played a lot of like solo games, stuff like that.
Okay.
Whatever else. This is the first like multiplayer game with like more than just playing the game, where like you have to do things outside of like the game environment, I guess.
The actual game mechanic, yeah.
But yeah, she didn't hate it.
Okay.
She's probably never going to have to worry about Expedition, but
I mean, fair.
that's the good thing
the
about
whole
our
point.
creators. Yeah,
Isn't that the whole point, right? Like they cater to both crowds.
but yeah, so it's a. I think if once she gets like a girl squad going, I think she'll have a lot of
So a
fun.
little more fun.
Yeah, because I'm like, let's go PvP. She's like, I don't want PvP. Yeah.
It's gonna be a little different coming from the girls. And like, let's go chase them down instead of you yelling like, "Where are you?"
I'm getting shot at. Shit, bro. We used to do a bot lane, and I would be like, all right, I want to go. I want to roam or whatever. And she's like, and then I go die. And she's like, I told you not to leave me. Because you get lectured while I'm getting lectured by my support. While my support's sitting there 11-0 and 12, and I'm sitting there like 1-13 and 6, looking as the ADC.
Looking at her like, you're fucking up my groove.
The first time she ever played Rankin League, she got like mid silver. I'm like, all right, cool.
I don't even play League.
For her first time ever touching the game, and then like just learning like 3 champs and playing support and placing silver, like not bad.
I played like, I don't know, 20 to 25 offline matches, just trying to understand the mechanics of the game and like figure out a champion and all that shit. And I played one online casual game, and I was like, yo, listen, I've never played this game before. I've only played it offline with bots. I'm gonna be ass. I'm gonna suck.
Fucking ass.
Like, and I'm sorry already. And they're like, just fucking uninstall, just leave, just go. And I'm like, what? Like, I'm already warning you, so like, don't get mad if I have no idea what I'm doing and you're making calls. The thing is, deep down,
they weren't telling you to fuck off. They were telling you to save yourself before you get it.
There was a lot of things that they were saying that I'm not saying on this podcast, but basically they were just telling me to uninstall, whether it was the game or other things.
Other things,
you know,
live sources,
my brain from my skull, whatever, however that may happen.
Right.
You know, shit like that. So gamer words and all the fun things. And I was like, yo, this game is way too toxic. I'm good.
Oh, it's incredibly toxic.
And I thought Tarkov had a fucking wild toxic community. No, I think it's just honestly based on some of the size of the community and the type of game.
I mean, League is fucking huge.
Ark can get salty.
Yeah, but that's just because it's console players for the most part.
Lots of gamer words. Once again.
Not that all console players are racist pieces of shit, but the Venn diagram is very, very close of just being one big circle. How you been?
Not too bad. Kind of hanging in there. I got a little gig going on, not too far from me, working for Amazon. So we'll be starting that soon. That's some fucking early morning hours. That starts at like 2:30, 3:30 in the morning.
Oh shit!
And then ends at like 11 o'clock in the morning. So
your sleep schedule's gonna be all fucked up.
Not really. I mean, it's just gonna be adjusted. I'm probably gonna end up sleeping like whatever 5 to 1 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
how often is that?
It's 19, 20 hours a week.
Okay. Well, that's not too bad.
It's nothing crazy. Extra money at home just to help out. So
sure. Yeah.
Took a couple days off from streaming just for myself, kind of woosad, chilled out.
Yeah.
I finally pulled the trigger and bought Satisfactory.
Oh god. It's been sticking hours into that.
That scratches a part of my brain I didn't know it was itchy as fuck. I'll tell you what, bro. I'm out here fucking giving the conveyor belt and laying the pipe. You know what I'm saying? I'm all over the place.
I know that if I ever boot that game up, it would be the same way. Like, I don't have the itch right now, but if that itch was scratched, it would just get real itchy.
I had a Skyrim moment, bro, because I was like, I just don't have enough materials. I was like, I don't want to wait. So I was like, I'm about to go to bed. I'm just leave the game on. So I just left the game on so it would just keep running and producing fucking materials. And then when I fucking get on and I'm going to Discord or whatever, and I'm fucking, my icon is fucking lit up. Turp messages me. He's like, so Satisfactory, huh? 18 hours. I was like, dude, I just left my computer on overnight.
That's funny.
So,
that reminds me, new game I started touching.
Yeah.
That sounds weird. Slay the Spire.
Very fun. Another
game where I was very I didn't fun. Think that was gonna be an itch.
Oh,
but it's an itch.
It's the roguelikes, dude.
It's the roguelikes. I never touched roguelikes that often, but every time I do, I'm like, I love these fucking these types of games.
They're some of the best pick me up, put me downs.
Mm-hmm.
That's a category. So like I have 2 categories I'll kind of file games into. There's grind, and there's pick me up and put me downs.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So like
yeah.
You could take any game and you could throw it up there and it falls into 1 or 2 buckets, and it can fall into 1 or 2 buckets depending on what you want out of the game, right? So
sure,
Call of Duty, I consider it a pick me up, put me down. I'm gonna go play team deathmatch, blah blah blah. I'm not trying to prestige to the max prestige and unlock all the skins. Like I just want this, right? Then you have like Tarkov. Tarkov is 100% falls in a grind bucket.
For everybody.
Arc Raiders once again can fall into either bucket. Slay the Spire 2, it's a pick me up, put me down. It's a roguelite. Like you have a little bit of progress, but like I found PUBG, Fortnite, the battle royales always pick me up, put me downs. I used to love them when I was working in the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
Crazy hours, I'd get a few hours to play. I could fucking pop in, I'd get a couple matches in, shut it off, and there was not really any real progression, right? Like when PUBG first came out, Fortnite first came out, like it was just go fuck kill each other.
The only progression that's ever really been in there is like, I guess ranked, if you want to count it, even though the rank system is fucking
wasn't even around when I was doing it.
And battle passes, which also can be completed by pick up, put down.
Yep,
because it's not that hard to do,
depending on the developers and how long of a cycle they give you and all that. Yeah. I don't know. It's just kind of where I've been right now. It's just kind of chilling out and just playing some fucking casual games and
getting situated.
Yeah, just kind of getting everything situated. I am getting my birth control overnight. Birth control. That's a clip. I'm getting my birth certificate overnighted for my father for getting my driver's license and everything switched over. Because apparently in the state of Iowa, you need your driver or your birth certificate or a passport. I don't have my passport. I've had a passport. It's expired.
You can't just use your old license.
Bro, tell me how this is the only state that I've ever been to or heard of that you have to use your birth certificate, the previous driver's license, your social security card, and like 2 pieces of mail with your current address on it. Like,
why?
The fuck? And if
Just
it's not your birth
just to
certificate,
switch
it's a
states?
passport. Just to switch states or get your fucking driver's license in the first place in the DMV. Fucking
That's ridiculous, bro.
wild, bro.
Bro,
Because like,
there's nothing besides like 5 people and potatoes. Like, what are they trying to? What are you trying to
brother,
prove?
it's not even that. I don't even know, bro. All I know is like I went from New Jersey to Florida, and I remember talking to my parents.
Florida
about
doesn't give a
this.
fuck about anything. To be fair.
No, Florida and New Jersey are almost identical.
Really?
It's the point system. I don't know if you're in VA, right?
Yeah.
It's like where you need
I know what you're
like
talking about.
you need 6 points, and like this is worth this many points, this is worth this many points, this is worth this many points, and it's like if a driver's license is worth 4 points, a passport's worth 4 points,
Yeah.
your social security card's worth 2 points, two pieces of mail is worth 1 point, like health insurance card's worth 1 point. Like there was a bunch of different random things you could use, and they were different points. You had to get to 6. That's if my record, from my remembrance, it's been. Florida was 8 years for expiration on the license, so I never had to renew it. So this is the first time getting a license in 7-8 years, something like that.
Yeah,
I didn't realize this was going to be my birth certificate, which at the ripe old age of 34, I still don't have. I had to call my parents to get it.
I only have mine because actually, I don't even know if I have mine. I still might maybe at my mom's.
I told my mother up and down. I swore up and down I didn't have it. She had it. She's like, no, I don't. I called my dad. I was like, can you please go to the safety deposit box? Because Florida wants to suspend my license.
Yeah,
This is a whole. I got a whole fucking story, bro, of just shit that I've been dealing with ever since I fucking have moved here. Florida wants to suspend my license because I don't have car insurance in the state of Florida for my car that's registered in the state of Florida. But Iowa won't give me plates or a fucking
until you have a card.
It's like my fucking birth certificate.
That's
right?
Headache,
Ain't that some fucking shit? So I'm having him. He mailed it to me at fucking just before 3 p.m. East Coast time, overnight mail to get to me, which means that it will be sent out same day because it's before 3 p.m. That's what, at least what I remember with most post offices.
Yeah.
So it'll be out, and it should be to me tomorrow. I don't care if it's, it's got to be here tomorrow, like at least business hours.
Yeah,
because I got to make it up to that office and get it done.
At least they'll be open Friday if it gets late. They're late tomorrow.
No, I can't. They're gonna suspend my license Friday at midnight.
Oh shit.
Right. So
that's ridiculous.
So I'm thinking, the only thing I'm thinking is maybe if I can buy myself a couple of days is if I send them the Iowa insurance and it has to go through their system to kick back and be like, no, this doesn't work.
Or they'll suspend it anyways. Just say fuck you.
That's what because then I have to pay Florida $150 to reinstate my license, to go pay Iowa whatever their fucking fee is to go get a license. I'm gonna. I call my dad. I got on the phone with him. He's like, you're real fucking high maintenance.
You move away and you get more.
I was like, fucking love you. Thank you.
Yeah, that reminds me. We also just refinanced our house.
Congrats.
And we went from the FHA to VA. Because when we bought our house, we weren't married. It's a whole fucking headache when you're not married buying a house together.
Okay.
So we finally switched to the VA, but I was National Guard. So my DD-214 states that I was active twice, but it doesn't say when I got out on my DD-214. So the National Guard has a different form, which is not in my it's called iPerms. It's like your portal of all of your fucking bullshit paperwork.
Okay.
So I'm like, and like the loan officer, she's like, hey, I need this. I'm like, she's like, I need the 22 and a 23 like form. And I'm like, well, I have the 23, which is just like retirement stuff. Like just like how much your retirement points and stuff. And the 22 apparently like states when you actually got out. But whoever does the paperwork when I got out fucked my shit up because I couldn't because I don't have like nothing compared to what I should have. So I'm like, well, I have this like letter from like Fort Knox saying thanks for your service, like honorable discharge. And I was like, plus this that says retirement until the day my contract ended. I was like, combined like 4 different forms. I was like, is this enough? And she's like, yeah, they said they'll take it.
That's fucking crazy, bro.
I ended up giving him like 7 or 8 different documents when all I should have needed to give him was like one document. Form. Maybe 2. But yeah, ridiculous. Hopefully, I guess now this isn't the system, I don't ever have to do that again. So when we eventually move, I can just get a VA loan without having to do that shit.
Hold your breath. You'll have better luck.
Oh, the federal government loves to just bend you over and fuck the shit out of you every way they can. So I'm sure I'll get bent over and fucked again. That's okay.
Yep.
My asshole's ready at this point. It's just always ready.
They made you ready.
Oh yeah. But yeah. Gaming.
Yeah. I've been kind of just jumping around, really. Like just jumping between games. I've been playing a lot of casual games offline. I've been playing, a lot of Arc Raiders just because of the casual grind. I have not seen like anybody or heard anybody having a real fun experience playing Tarkov lately.
I feel like it's kind of Arc Raiders and Tarkov both are just kind of in a weird state of just kind of meh.
I think people are burnt out.
Yeah.
I think people are burnt out, and I think it's a little different on the Tarkov burnout than it is on the Arc Raider burnout. I think the volume of people that are on Arc Raiders is different.
Yeah, it is.
You play with crossplay on.
Depends on the day. Depends on how many depends on what source I want to be called.
I play with crossplay pretty much exclusively off.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'll tell you is the matchmaking times are noticeably longer. And when I mean noticeably longer, obviously, I'm only talking about 15, 30 seconds. But when I
had one the other day. It was 2.5 minutes.
When you get into a game, and the launch day in the first few weeks is, every fucking 30 seconds you're queuing into a game.
Yeah.
2.5 minutes looks like a nightmare.
Yeah.
So I think everybody's kind of feeling it. I also think that a lot of
it's also becoming part of that. It's starting like the start of spring though, like into the summer. A lot of people are on less.
Yeah, but I also think that
but I do think burnout is a
lot of people listen to streamers a little too much.
Definitely.
This is where I get this mentality, and the reason that I say it is because you have people like Peanut Hutch, fucking, I don't know, whoever else, Shroud, all being like, Arc Raiders, blah 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 blah, talking bad about it. Now, how many of those people out of the Peanut averages what 80,000? 50 to 80,000 people. What percentage of those people are now opting out of wanting to play that game off of just the one particular comment without any other thought, right? Like, and that's not a shade at anybody.
Realizing that Peanut plays Arc Raiders for 12 hours every fucking day,
right? Like he's like
the average person shouldn't be struggling for content. In the game. Like, I'm not struggling for content in the game.
Now,
there's plenty.
Let me ask you this: do you think that the landmark for what an average gamer has really moved? What I mean by that is, if you were to take like a simple little like line, right, like this, and right in the dead center is your average gamer. Do you think, say, 10 years ago, this line would now, this being better or this being worse and this being better, this line has kind of moved here? Like the average gamer has just gotten either worse, or do you think has the average gamer gotten better? right? Like the bar is set much higher to be considered an average gamer.
I don't know if the bar has changed much. I think it's just the fact that the degens have a voice now. So all you hear is idiots online more than you did before.
I think there's
everybody has an opinion.
I think there's kind of a mix of things here. I think that the younger generations are getting their hands on technology sooner.
Most definitely, yeah.
Right? Like they're picking up a controller. Like there's a lot of guys my age that haven't played a lot of video games that play video games every once in a while. Guys your age that do that, right? Like when was the first game they picked up? Halo?
Yeah.
Halo 2? Like I'm one of the few people that's been playing video games since I was this big. Like I had a Super Nintendo when I was fucking a little ass kid, right? Like
yeah, that's true.
I also think that cheating has become so prevalent and so, I guess, easy to obtain in almost every single game that it has moved the skill threshold up, because now everybody's trying to compete to be the next number one and the next best and this, that, and the third. And some people do go through any lengths to do it, right?
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I guess with that aspect, yeah, you're right. It's moved. But I think also, like, I mean, when we were kids, there just wasn't much to compare. You had your friend group, you guys played the games, and that was it. And then you went on some like forums or stuff, but like outside of like the COD lobbies, there wasn't like that's as far as it went when it came to like online interaction. There wasn't, you weren't, and I don't know, maybe some type of like chat room. But
or
now,
an organized event, right? Like it would be a local organized event.
But now a 10-year-old can be on Twitter reading and watching streamers, and everybody has a fucking voice. Everybody has a platform.
Yep.
Like,
and like think about it, a little kid getting on a keyboard and mouse at 4 or 5 years old, watching, Ninja play Arc Raiders, or watching, one of these guys play these games, and that sticks with them, right? Like they're trying to emulate that kind of movement, and the earlier they can start doing it, the faster they're going to be able to make it a muscle memory thing. So I think that's where I'm saying, like, do you think I think the average gamer's bar has been raised so high that we're grinding through content where they're still trying to meet a bar that was 10, 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
For the average gaming experience.
Yeah, I mean, a good example of that is like Pro League of Legends. I used to like be heavy into it. And a few years ago, there was a new guy on the scene called General Sniper, I think. And the league scene, because he hit Challenger when he was like 13 or 14 or something like that. Like the top 0.01%. So that everybody, it was like, oh, and then he came online. It was like, oh, I'm like 13, and everybody's like, holy shit. So then, like 100 Thieves signed him a year before he was even legally allowed to play, because he's just that fucking good. And they were like, we're just going to bring you into the ecosystem and grow you, like from like 17.
Yep.
Like he graduated high school like a semester early and just went to straight out LA and play video games. Like just skipped out everything else.
Fucking wild.
Making like 6 figures straight out of college. But it's like, not that, there weren't already 13-year-olds that were top of some lobby somewhere.
Right, but
the fact that like that can just be a norm, and then you can make a job out of it now. And the thing is too, is like when we were kids, like, what do you want to do? It's like, oh, it'd be really cool to be into video games. Even like just being like a game developer. It was like, oh, you're gonna waste your fucking time doing that shit. I was told that as a kid. I'm like, I don't know, it's cool. So I was like, all right, maybe. And then, or like, I don't know, be a game tester. Just anything in the video game sphere was always looked down on so much. Right. Now it's like people can make millions of dollars playing games in front of a camera and yapping and just being gamers.
Yep.
Granted, obviously, consecration's hard, but I don't like goes into it. But like now it's like, holy shit, you can actually go be a YouTuber and make millions of dollars. You can go be a pro gamer, make millions of dollars. You can all these different avenues into the gaming industry, that the gaming industry is one of the biggest, if not the biggest form of entertainment in the world anyways.
Yep.
It's also finally normalized. So people are like,
I think that's also another thing about it.
Prove
that
yourself.
It's normalized. I agree.
But it's like, prove yourself, and okay, makes sense.
I agree.
It's like, it's kind of got the same stigmatism to a degree of acting. It's like, will most people make it? Probably not. But there was promise that,
there's a chance.
Like there is a chance that you can make it in that if you have any type of talent.
Yep.
In that field.
100%.
So yeah, the bar's moved.
But I definitely think the bar has moved up in skill. In terms of just pure skill, I think the bar has definitely been raised because I can't, I'm getting older. I get it. I'm not as quick and as spry as I once was when it came to some games, but
right.
There's no way there's that level of skill differential that's happened over the past 5-10 years. And I'm like, you know what? Come to think about it, there probably has. You think about it. When you think 10 years ago, that 5-year-old was watching somebody like anybody, like me, like you, at home playing video games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And now we think about it too. It's like, how long has Twitch been around? Because that 5-year-old,
my Twitch account is almost as old as Twitch itself. It's about 2 years younger than Twitch itself.
And how old is that?
Like 11 years.
Okay, exactly. So yeah, that 5-year-old is 16.
I think Twitch has been around for 13 years, if I'm not mistaken.
But yeah, so but with that state, I don't know what you said. That 5-year-old is now 16 and is halfway to,
June
sophomore,
2011.
junior of high school, possibly playing some type of, possibly making money from gaming already.
Yep.
That is a full realistic scenario.
I mean, Twitch came out 2 years after I got out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
So put that in perspective. Some people, how old are you again?
27.
Oh yeah. So you were what, middle school?
28.
2011.
I know that.
So that's what I'm saying though. People like you 13. You guys got to, even younger too, got to experience Twitch and all the video games, and from that point on and grow into it, right? I grew up on platformers and single player experiences because that was the games that were available.
Yeah. Yeah, because as a kid, it was Pokemon.
There wasn't a ton of first person shooters.
It was just COD and Halo.
Dude, go even farther back than that. Go back to PlayStation 1.
I never played that far.
Go back to... Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
There's GoldenEye.
That's N64. That was only local multiplayer. Most games were single-player experiences. Maybe a couch co-op with your friends. It was a stand-up fighter or a racing game. But almost everything was a story-driven game. We've shifted into making games into making service.
Mm-hmm.
Because games as a service is exactly what we've been doing.
Yeah.
At this point.
Oh yeah, how many outside of the indie scene, we hardly ever get single player. And even the single player games we do get all have online multiplayer aspects.
Well, we got Tomb Raider coming.
Okay.
We have
is it a new Tomb Raider or is it a remake?
I think it's a remake, imagining or remaster of the first Tomb Raider.
To a degree,
it's more looks like the OG Lara Croft, the shorts, the tank top, the hip holsters, the whole 9 yards.
But I don't even want to count that because that's just a remaster of something that I already know is going to sell. What new single player games do we get that aren't that don't have a multiplayer aspect to it?
Oh my god, I've been watching so many things I can't remember any of the names of the games. There's another new game that's coming out that's a sequel to a game that came out a few years ago that looks really interesting. I'll have to what's the name of it? There's a couple of them that are coming out, but you're not wrong. There's not a ton of single player experiences that are coming to the market aside from indie developers.
And like, but like with that, it's like what hits mainstream, because a very large majority of the games we just won't ever hear about. Right. Won't ever know. We'll have like 100 players like play it, and that'll be it, and they'll just kind of sizzle out. But and then like, it kind of depends on the indie developer. Does that give them enough money to continue on and make another game? Does that, like, how do they look at that number? Do they look at it as a success or a failure?
Right.
If they look at it as like 100 sold copies as a failure, then they're not going to make games anymore, and they could be the next like big thing, but they won't ever find out.
Mouse PI for Hire. That's supposed to be really cool. Mouse PI for Hire is that 1930s, 1940s like cartoon black and white first person shooter that's like an adventure, solo adventure. That looks really, really good.
Mouse PI. I haven't heard about this one.
There's a new 007 game coming out. 007 First Light.
Oh, this Mouse for Hire actually does look kind of cool. It's very interesting.
The name of that game?
Coming in 3 weeks.
Oh.
Interesting. But yeah, I mean, like, there's like, but typically, like, I mean,
there's actually a decent amount starting to come out because people are realizing that's what we want.
Yeah, but it's also just like, how, like, will they hit the mainstream? Will people support it outside of like somebody making here's the top 10 games of the year that nobody fucking heard about and getting 900 views on it, and then a fraction of that actually goes out and plays a few of them?
I mean, that's the thing, right?
And that's the shitty part of it, just about the world that, like, the gaming world that we're in right now. It's like, it's so hard to just like, especially with like everybody having like a main game now where everything is online, and like, if I play something like with the limited time I have, especially like being in a different scenario with being streaming a main game, I only have 10 hours a week to stream, so I'm only going to spend that time playing Arc Raiders because, one, if I switch games, it's going to affect numbers. If I don't play Arc Raiders, I'm not going to be able to keep up with it as my main game, because by the time the next extract rolls around, I'm probably not going to be maxed out. So it's like, for my point of view, like, I want to play so many other games, but money's an aspect, time's an aspect. It makes it difficult to also branch out, like, and play more games that interest me.
I am throwing my hat to the fucking wind when it comes to fucking analytics, brother. As part of this whole taking a couple days for myself.
Yeah.
Because
even analytics aside, just the time and money alone.
I mean, you said something strong there that, I reverberated with me was the, I don't want to change because it'll affect my numbers.
Yeah.
Who gives a fuck when the platform we're streaming on is not letting us actually have the numbers that we have?
Oh, yeah.
So it's all a big fucking fugazi, right? Like, if you really think about it, there's been countless times I had to shut off my live view count, by the way, when I stream. Because there's been times that I'm sitting there and I see 7, 8 in chat viewers, it says, right? And I'm just like, I'm out of curiosity. I'm like, I'm just gonna click over here and see what users are in chat. Brother, I've counted, like, at times where I've seen 8, I've counted up to 21 people.
Yeah.
Actively in my fucking chat.
Yeah, it gives you like a third, maybe a quarter of your viewership. And
I have 8.
Yeah.
Why am I counting 21, not including bots?
Mm-hmm.
But you're displaying 8 and counting 8 as my metric. You don't want people to succeed.
Yeah.
So to me at this point, I don't give a fuck what I play, how many people are turning out. I'm doing it because I'm having fun and I want to make somebody smile. I'm fucking over. I can't even think about the fucking partner thing because of how aggravating it is, knowing that I could be sitting with 20, 25 people and I'd be getting a third, maybe a half of what the fucking viewership actually is.
Yeah.
So at this point, I could not give one fuck about an analytic. Not one fuck about a graph that Twitch wants to put up. Because none of it is actually accurate. Yeah. I saw that clip of fucking Wave saying the same thing just the other day with you guys talking about it in the other podcast.
Yeah.
You need to change the parameters of fucking...
That's from fucking like December.
You need to change the parameters of becoming a partner or fix your fucking system, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because at this point, like, one of my content creator buddies who just got partnered, I don't know, 3 months ago, he was denied 8 times. While he had, it was counting it over 100 for him. He had 150 to 200 in his category. Viewer thing.
Yep.
It was fucking like
it
like, oh, we need to see some more consistency in your numbers. He was like, what the fuck do you like? What else do you want? Like, you only have to get double of the viewership they require to hit partner.
It doesn't.
So do you want people to have 200? But you're only counting like a quarter of their viewers, or like, I don't know.
Yeah, at this point, like, it just like, I don't hold my breath. But what do I care? What do I give? What the fuck do I care about the metrics that come from a platform that is sabotaging me and my ability to exercise my use in the algorithm?
Yeah.
Right? Like, it almost feels like being shadow banned.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same. I stopped using TikTok for the same reason.
There's more reasons than one that you should stop using TikTok, but it's beside the point.
But like, I don't even like, I don't care. Like, but like, I stopped trying to care about analytics on TikTok like years ago. Like, I would put up something that would do phenomenal back in 2021 when I actually could post something on TikTok and get numbers and make money on TikTok, and I'll post it now and I just gets hard capped at 300 no matter what.
Yep.
And it's like, so what's like, if you don't pay your way to get there, like now, like every single time you post a video on TikTok now across both of the podcast channels and my personal channel, it puts you, it'll like, oh, your video went live, and then instantly go, hey, you want to promote it? $25, you can promise like 1,000 views. I'm like, so I have to pay to even get recognized on this fucking bullshit platform.
All right. So, you know how I told you I love to, my little guilty pleasures is watching like a lot of the drama YouTube channels and shit.
Yeah.
So, one thing, I don't know if we talked about this, the CEO of Night Media. I don't know if you know who Night Media is. Night Media is like the one that represents all of the top streamers and shit, right? For all the different platforms. The CEO did an article and basically, long story short, just said, if you're not view botting, you're not doing it right. But view botting's a massive fucking problem.
I saw something about that on
and Twitter. It's like, my brother in Christ, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Like, you laid out the formula for how people should do it.
Yeah. Pay your way, being a scummy piece of shit to the top.
Because you stop paying for it, first off, it all disappears. Number one. Number two, none of it's real. Like, I would rather be the streamer with 150 consistent viewers and have built it myself than be the guy that has 20,000 and half of them are bots.
Yep.
I could care less. Once again, I could care less about I'm not here to be the fucking next Asmongold Peanut, right? Yeah. Like, I'm not here to be the next XQC. But
the thing with that too, it's like, you know, you always see people saying that Peanut view botted his way up or whatever. It's like
he didn't.
He didn't. But it's like once a year, we get a Jinxie, a Peanut, somebody actually blows up, that actually put the fucking time in, that actually like did it the right way and got lucky.
Yep.
But outside of that, it's like you're just viewing yourself up. But like, and then like I love to look at Velian and Jesse as like the way I want to be a content creator in the space.
100%.
Grind the correct way, get that grassroots fucking connection where you have your fucking community that back you, and those people are the same ones that show up every fucking time and keep pushing you forward and allow you to continue doing content creation and possibly do it full time. But like, fuck, man, it fucking sucks being the little guy trying to do it the correct way.
100%. 100%.
I'm not a piece of shit, and I have too much of an ego to go and buy 100 view bots.
I couldn't be fucking bothered.
Well, brother,
I couldn't be fucking bothered, bro. And the reason that I say that is because number one, we're talking about trends. We're talking about like fashionability, right? Like it's gonna be 15 minutes of fame.
Yeah.
At some point, Peanut will not be the number one streamer.
I mean, the whole thing of that though is like when you have your 15 minutes of fame, how fast can you capitalize it for 5 minutes to make the $1 million in generational wealth? So you can't drop off and just not have to worry about anything after that.
Number two, I'm getting so tired of just seeing the people now on every streaming platform with the filter to be a piece of food.
Yep.
You guys understand that train is gone. That ship has sailed. Stop. You're not funny as a taco. You're not funny as a fucking orange. You're not funny as a piece of corn. I don't give a fuck that you're a hot dog. He has his shtick. Leave it be. Move on to something else. Please. Yep. Please.
Everybody, that's the thing too, is like people like
you're not going to get his success from doing the exact same thing he did.
Well, every single person that has success the right way did it because they're original, they're funny and entertaining. Just be yourself, be entertaining, and if you can't sit down and look at your content and say, "Oh, this is like," I would actually sit down and watch myself. That's the 100%. Problem, bro.
100%.
If you can't sit down and enjoy your own content, that like I don't give a fuck. Like whenever I feel like I actually want to make a YouTube video and I push out a YouTube video, it gets 100 views, maybe. I don't care. I sat down, I edited it, I watched it through, and I said, I like that. I sent it to my friends to say, I like that. I said, cool, I'll throw it up. Does it fail? Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Like my YouTube channel is dead. I don't really fucking care about that. At this point, it's like the grassroots, like fucking early YouTube, where people go, oh, I started a YouTube channel as just sharing videos to my friends. That's all I want to do with it. Fair. The podcast, we have our communities. Our communities want to hear what we want to fucking yap about. Okay, and make fun of us from what or whatever else.
You're not wrong.
Like that's all like starting is the hardest part. But now that we have communities, we have our own independent communities, and we're sharing our communities.
Yeah.
We're making content for our communities. Our communities enjoy it. That's all that matters.
100%.
Would I be upset if I blew up like it made millions of dollars in a week?
Oh, no. I'd be fucking furious.
Yeah,
I'd be so mad.
But you know,
yeah,
bills are paid, family's happy.
Yep,
and I get to do something I actually enjoy on the side. That's as far as it needs to go. But also, I'm gonna. If you see me with 1,000 viewers tomorrow,
I didn't pay for it.
I didn't pay for it.
It was a gift. It was a gift. It was a gift.
Thing is, too, I'm pretty sure if I bought bots, I've ran the scripts that ban like just mass ban all this bot, like any bot username that's ever been tagged. So I'm pretty sure if I bought bots, it wouldn't even work because they would already be banned.
I think it's so funny that the only time I've ever been accused of view botting wasn't post a big raid, like from any of the streamers that I've encountered, or just a random big raid from like somebody that like I got lucky from, right? You know, people share their communities, you get lucky. Yeah. And somebody came in and was like, "You view like there's on a regular one of my streams like you view botting fucker." And I didn't even get a chance to read the comment. I was like in the middle of a fight in Tarkov or something.
I was about to ask.
I turn and I read chat, and chat is just shitting on him like, homie, who view bots 30 people? Like, you're a fucking idiot. You need to get out of here. Like, Keck first message in here, LOL. Like, it's just fucking everybody just shitting on him. And it's like, this is what we've come to. It's everything. Everything is a bottle of copium.
I'm a fucking view bot.
And a page in a fucking diary. Like, right, that too. If I'm gonna fucking view bot, right? Like, I'm trying to get fucking big at this point. Like, I'm gonna be putting a lot of fucking people in there because apparently it doesn't cost all that money, according to the fucking CEO of Night Media. He wrote a whole fucking article about it.
But also, if you're gonna be paying to get yourself up on the directory, you're gonna put yourself in the middle of the directory where you're not gonna be seen at all. You're not even gonna be at the bottom. You're gonna be at the middle, which is less viewability.
Yeah, because all of a sudden you're gonna show up at the top of the directory.
I'm gonna be in the top 6, and you're gonna fucking see me.
Oh man, and Veritas had a whole thing about that too, where he's like, if you're not in the first like 2 columns on Twitch on a page, like, how many people are scrolling at this point?
Yeah, and Twitch is like, oh, we have as a recommended. It's like, yeah. Fuck you.
Actually, that's how I found a couple people. But
I mean, I found a few people. Like, that's how I found Swirly, even though I probably would have found Swirly anyways because I actually were trying to
small network.
Yeah. I happened to find him, and then I found other people in the same network, and they're like, "Oh yeah, I know Swirl." I was like, "Yeah, okay." Yep. But yeah, I was like, I found some people like that. That's how a lot of like the people I know now from since I've returned to streaming is because Bot Reaper found me like a month of me coming back, and then he was like, "Hey, I also have these like I have these friends," and then I kind of snowballed from there. It's like, and he just happened to find me randomly. But it's like, so like it works sometimes. But it's also just another one of those luck things. Like you have to be ready for the luck to strike,
right time,
and then ready to actually do something with it.
Yeah,
because I've been in that right place, right time, not ready. When I had a TikTok go viral. And I had like 5 million views on my TikTok stuff, and I had 150 people in my TikTok lives every single time I went live, like once a week.
Yeah,
wasn't ready for it. Could have capitalized it if it happened now. Definitely could capitalize on it, but
yeah,
wasn't ready back then. I was streaming once a week. I was in a new relationship, moved in with my wife, then girlfriend.
Yeah.
College kid, all I cared about was passing classes and getting drunk on the weekend. Like,
fair.
That shit. And the COVID, getting drunk every day. Like,
very fair. Very fair.
But yeah, just like shit.
God, COVID was such a fucking wild time. Walking around with diapers on our faces everywhere, fucking afraid to fucking touch the sink after somebody else pissed and washed their hands. Like,
as an introvert, though, I loved it.
I mean, I wasn't opposed to the whole staying home thing, except I didn't. That worked.
Yeah, I didn't. Even when they said we could go back to like school and stuff like in person, I was like, oh, I'm scared. Shoot the shit up.
Nope. I was working at a car dealership, so I was in sales, so I was there every fucking day, even through the whole pandemic. Yep.
Yeah, I didn't have a real job.
Actually, fun times. Trying to learn how to. That was my first job in sales and trying to sell people cars over the phone.
Oof.
Oh yeah, that was a fun one.
Awful.
That was fucking great. Somebody in my family, I think it was either my sister or my ex-wife, was like, "Your job can't be that hard, can it?" I was like, "Give me 30 grand." She was like, "No." I was like, "But you get to get a car." She was like, "No." I was like, "See, that easy to say no to me, right?" So I'm boiling it down to the lowest common denominator here, girl.
Yeah, without the face-to-face interactions.
Like, the whole fucking song and dance. What are you talking about? This shit ain't easy.
Unless somebody's coming to you saying, "Please take my money," which happens rarely.
Brother, we were driving cars to people's houses and fucking letting them test drive the car while we would just stand outside and wait And like it's fucking Florida and it's the summer, so like it's like 88 degrees outside with like 90 fucking 1,000% humidity, and I'm in a dress shirt and khakis, like sweating like a fucking whore in church, dude. And like, oh man, it was just a different time, man. It was just a different time. That was awful.
Can't believe that was 6 years ago too. I'll
Yeah,
start
right?
it.
Jesus Christ, don't blink, dude.
Crazy.
Oh, there is a single player video game that's coming out. It's called I Am Jesus Christ. All right. Where you play as Jesus Christ. And I don't know if the game is supposed to be serious or a meme. Either way, I'm fucking here for it.
There's a demo.
Yep. Enjoy.
What the fuck is this?
Yes. I saw this on a YouTube video today and I almost peed my pants.
Walk across the water.
Yep.
What's this, Moses?
You have a mana bar. It's your Holy Spirit bar. It's
April 2nd.
It's a whole thing. Yep. It's a whole thing. So
this can't be real.
Yep.
I mean, it's real.
It's real.
This can't
It's
be
there.
serious.
It's there. There's a demo. There's a playable demo and everything.
What?
Yep. Enjoy that little tiddly bit today. Shout out Game Ranks. Watch the shit out of their videos.
Game Ranks is good.
That's where I find like all these. There's a game that's coming out. I forget what it is, but it's a single player experience and it's a sequel to another game that I never even fucking heard of. And the sequel is nothing like the first game, and the sequel looks fucking awesome.
Oh, they were on Steam Next Fest, and back in October. Yeah,
Game Ranks?
No, this game was.
Oh, it's fucking this game's
The guy behind Game Ranks, he's on a podcast I listen to, Friends Per Second.
Okay.
And it's like it's 3 or 4 game reviewers and stuff like that. From different companies or whatever, and they're like all good friends. And they just talk about all the stuff that's like the gaming scene and like what's coming out, what's happened, because it's every 2 weeks. So they talk about what happened the last 2 weeks, because they're always going to like all like the game shows and all that stuff
and shit.
So they know fucking everything.
It's a good
Now
one.
that you brought this up, I do remember him talking about it on the podcast though.
I Am Jesus Christ.
It's crazy.
This fucking game looks so wild, dude.
I can't believe that they got like a publisher to back them for this. That's crazy.
There is plenty of rich evangelicals in this world, sir.
All right, so this dev made I Am Jesus Christ, Pirate Sim, Pirate's Den Renovator, Mosey the Pirate, a lot of pirate games, another pirate game, Outreach, another pirate game, Holy Cow, Milking Simulator.
All right, it's a great podcast episode, everybody.
And a tribe builder. This dev team, or whatever it is,
They're out there. They're a little out there.
They're doing something. The Holy Cow Milking Simulator.
Oh, brother, please stop saying that. It just sounds so weird.
Okay, thank God. Oh, it's on sale right now for 74 cents.
Oh, thank you. 74 cents, bro? Put that in your wish list. I'll gift it to you.
I no. Fuck you. I don't want this shit.
Your fucking whole Steam algorithm's fucked up now, though, that you clicked on that dev.
Oh, yeah. 10 reviews for this game. 90% positive.
So one guy was like, yo, what the fuck did I buy?
A lot of their games are like mixed reviews. Okay.
It's a commission game, let's be real.
It's something. It's something.
Yeah.
Well then. All right. Oh, Mega Bunk's on sale too.
I already have it.
I know. Half the time I see your Discord activity, you're playing Mega Bunk.
Dude, I love Mega Bonk.
You play at least once a week, I'm pretty sure.
Nope. I haven't played Megabonk in a hot minute. I actually played it just the other day for the first time in a while.
What sounds like I literally just saw you play it. Okay.
It was the first time and the last time in a while. It's fun though. It's a fun roguelike too.
Yeah, I keep looking at it. I'm definitely gonna be on Slay the Spire for a while. But I'm saying I'm working on like how much trouble do I get in for downloading Slay the Spire on my work computer? Not that much, right?
No, I would just say get a Stream Deck or Steam Deck.
Yeah, but they're expensive.
Yeah, but worth.
Yeah, but it's expensive. I'm cool.
Then buy me a Steam Deck.
I'm not buying you one if I'm going to buy one. I'm going to buy myself one.
Well, when it's a gift, it seems a little bit easier to spend the money, huh?
I'm so poor.
Oh, shit.
Hey, if I had money to blow on homies.
Brother.
Wait.
Same. But it's not in the cause now, is it?
Hey, I'll be putting $1 bills in your bra straps.
Do you won't?
Think
right now. Drive on over.
Like a 12-hour drive, 14-hour drive.
Probably.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow. I'll arrive with your birth certificate.
See you in the morning.
Honey, I'll be back. I'll be back in like 2 days.
You don't need the car, right?
Oh, we got 2 cars.
I'm taking the car.
If her car is much nicer and newer, so I will be taking her car. She can figure it out with my car. She's got the auto cruise control.
The adaptive.
Yeah,
I got the one that kind of I have one that'll keep my car directly in the middle of the lane and between the lines in the lane. So like even if the car goes around the corner, it'll steer for me.
She's got that
and
too.
It does that distant shit too.
Yeah, I don't got any of that in my car.
I cannot confirm or deny that I may or may not have used that feature to get home from a New Year's event. I cannot confirm nor deny any said allegations. Volvo, take me home. That was the joke at the dealership. We sold Volvos dealership. Volvos and Volkswagens were the new ones, and yeah, a lot of sales guys are like, bro, that's the fucking Volvo take me home button. The Volvo take me home. It's like, yeah, bro, you struggle to stay between the lines. Fuck that whole close your eyes and doing this whole fucking trick again. He's like, you just fucking press that button, make sure you're at the right speed, and just hold on. And it'll just keep you in the fucking lane, and it'll slow down with the cars in front of you. It'll brake. It goes all the way down to 0. It's so funny. Like, dude, you are selling me a feature to drunk drive in the car. You understand this, sir, right? Like, oh man, that was a wild time in my life working at that place. The shit I would hear some of these guys say. It was a group of dudes in their 30s that thought they were still like 23. Bro, it was what they would go get fucking shit face hammered at the bar every fucking night. They'd show up fucking fucked up to work every day. And I'm like, how do you guys function? Man, I just don't get it.
I couldn't.
I can't either. I got drunk on a line in the kitchen once, and I was like, I will never do this again.
Yeah, I showed up to work. For whatever reason, I thought working at 10 a.m., going in and work at 10 a.m. to be a server after New Year's was a great idea. I was still drunk when I showed up.
Yeah, I mean, I've done that a couple of times, but like I had an alcoholic executive chef, and I was the sous chef of the restaurant. He's like, "What do you want to drink?" And I was like, "I don't know, man." He's like, "You want what I'm having?" I was like, "What are you having?" He's like, "I'm having Long Island iced tea." And I'm like, "Oh, I guess so, brother." The fucking server came back with a quart container full of a Long Island iced tea, brother. Like they took the fucking quart container, they took the lid, they cut a little X in the top. And they put a fucking straw on the top. And they put a little bit of ice in there. And they filled it up with fucking Long Island. And they shook it up, bro. Halfway through, like, I thought I was just about to be finished. I was like, all right, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I was not all right. I was not the fuck all right. Because they made me his Long Island, which was not a regular Long Island. It was fucking extra strong. Which is already a fucking problem because of Long Island's.
Yeah.
I was struggling on the line. It was not good. It's not good.
I don't miss the restaurant industry one bit.
Wouldn't wish it upon my worst enemy. I don't know, man.
Fuck him.
I don't know, dude. I would never recommend it to anybody for a career path. Unless you're that truly passionate about like food or service, don't fucking do it. It's a good job to make some money on the here and there when you're young. But don't get caught up in the I want to be a chef. I'm gonna be the next Gordon Ramsay. Like if you're that passionate and you're gonna do it, sure. If you're like, I could do this, don't.
Yeah.
Just fucking don't.
See, I love cooking. I would never do it for a restaurant. But
it's a whole nother animal.
Trying to figure it like but that's why you see like every fucking like cooking YouTuber is like, I used to be in a Michelin kitchen. Now I do this. They're like, why? Because working in a kitchen fucking sucks.
Yup.
Constant stress, shit hours.
Yeah.
You have to marry yourself to the fucking job. It's like not worth it.
Yeah.
But I'll just so some rich fucking just be unhappy with what you did. But they couldn't do a fraction of it.
And then shittily tip your staff so you can hear them cry about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, with shit margins because nobody gets paid because
everything's so fucking expensive right now. Brother, I was the general manager of a breakfast restaurant, a few years back.
Yeah.
My food costs are great. Literally great. Like my boss, because obviously I only have to answer to one person, then he answers to everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
My boss was like, dude, do whatever the fuck you want. Your restaurant, your labor numbers are good, your food numbers good, and whatever. The eggs, remember the first time eggs shut up? Because of the whole like basis, it was just as bad since the bird flu.
Yeah.
Oh. Talk about my margins going right out the fucking window. All from one, obviously it's my main protein, but one thing got out of whack. Gone. All of it gone. I had to cut back on everything. Nobody else could. Dude, I was feeding my whole staff for free. I was just fucking, I had the perfect loss numbers. Like I had everything perfectly fine. And then because the cost of one thing went up like that, it was just,
yep.
So.
Their staff's pissed off because now they don't get free food.
There's no, yep. No, I still want free. I'm like, just fucking ring it in. I'll comp it. I was like, you guys don't, I was like, just ring it in. Don't just eat. Just ring it in. I was like, I will comp it. And then I found out this company doesn't have I don't know. Have you ever been in management in restaurants? I'm going to get real fucking weird and nerdy here for a second.
Just a little bit from when I was a server, but.
No, not management though. Like you were never like the assistant manager or the general manager.
No, I was just a server.
Okay. So in every restaurant that I have ever worked in your P&L, your profits and your loss, right? In your P&L, you can actually take a look and there's a line item for your comps. They are separate from your food cost.
Yeah,
it's always based out of the accounting because it's essentially what the company can compensate for, because you might be throwing a comp for something out of the food, somebody had a bad meal, whatever the reason may be, you are allowed X amount of dollars a month to be able to comp, right?
Yeah.
But it doesn't affect your food cost because it's food that was made, but it is accounted for accounting wise. It's not lost, it's accounted for. This company didn't do that. So even if you comp the food, it still cost you as a negative across your food cost. So I just couldn't even at that point. I was like, wait, so he's like, your comps have been high lately. And I was like, yeah, because I'm trying to find like the way to keep my food costs in line and be able to feed my staff. He was like, yeah, this company doesn't do that. I was like, brother, I'm gonna fucking quit. Like, you have been running me through the fucking gamut and I'm fucking over this, dude. Like, I don't want to play anymore. So what I said is like, I don't want to play anymore. He's like, well, sorry. I'm like, well, you're gonna be sorry. And he was. I eventually quit. So I mean, we left on good terms. Nothing negative like that. But
yeah. Fuck the rest.
Fuck the rest, dude. Dude, be at the point where I've gotten to general manager. I've had my hands in food costs, labor, fucking alcohol costs, everything down to the fucking penny, bro. No, just no. I won't ever do it. I'll never own a restaurant.
I'll never be in another restaurant. If you see me in a restaurant,
run.
Yeah, it's bad.
All right.
But with that, I think it's a good place to end.
Yes, sir.
Rants. I feel like it's just been a rant sesh, but it's been a good rant sesh.
Yeah, but it's all good. We have fun.
Yeah, getting the horse back up.
Yep.
Or getting back on the horse. Yeah, riding that thing. Hey, if you want to catch $2 Tony, you can catch $2 Tony wherever you want the content. You can catch me wherever you want the content, and then you can join. You can check out the Friendly Extract on YouTube and Spotify, and we have a nice little Discord down in the bios of those as well that you can join and catch all the stuff. And make sure you don't miss an episode. Chat with me and Mr. Tone. And you can also join our independent Discords as well. Both have great communities, both super active. It's always a good time. And until then, I'm Buddy Fade. Good night. Or morning. Or evening. Or afternoon. Time zone. Boy.